Magnets, such wonderful objects, with everything they can do.
Wait. What's a magnet anyway? Why are they so special?
What do you mean, what's a magnet? Shouldn't you know?
I mean, what can they do that's so special? All they are to me is a heap of metal.
Okay, if you could please stop interrupting me, I'll explain it to you.
Okay, I promise.
Let's get started. Magnets are a lot more than just lumps of metal dug out from the ground. In fact, they're a lot more than that. The word magnet actually originates from the Greek word magnethlithos, which means magnesia stone.
Wow, lots of our words come from Greece.
True, lots of words from the English dictionary are influenced by Greek words. Now back to magnets. Magnesia was an area in Greece where large deposits of magnetite were found. These rocks had a strange power.
Power? Like being able to become invisible and stuff?
No, not that kind of power, but it's just as strange. These rocks were attracted to objects that contained iron. That's like having a superpower.
Wow, I wish I was that attractive. But what are magnets attracted to? Why do certain things work and others don't?
That's a good question. Magnets are only attracted to objects that contain iron. For example, if you had a box of paper clips, they would be attracted to a magnet. But if you had a pencil, it would not attract to a magnet, even if it was the same magnet that the paper clips attracted to.
That's amazing. But when I try to put two ends together, sometimes they don't attract, but the other end will attract. Why is that?
Wow, you have a lot of questions. Well, there are two sides of a magnet. One side is the North Pole, and the other is the South Pole. If you put two sides together, they can either attract or repel. If you put two sides of the same pole together, they will repel. For example, two South Poles. But if you put two poles of the opposite sides together, they will attract. For example, a North and a South Pole. What makes a magnet is their properties. If all the magnetic atoms are lined up, it is a permanent magnet, which is a magnet that stays a magnet. But if they are only lined up in the magnetic field, then it is a temporary magnet, because it doesn't stay a magnet once it's left the magnetic field.
What's magnetic field?
Well, a magnetic field is the space surrounding the magnet, which the magnetic pull or repel can be felt by a magnetic object. One way you can test a magnetic field is by using a compass.
How?
Well, a compass works because one side of the needle is always pulled towards the Earth's magnetic North Pole. So, if you put a compass next to a magnet, then the needle will be pulled towards the magnet's North Pole as long as you are following the magnetic field of the magnet.
Are there any other ways to see the magnetic field of a magnet?
Of course there are. Another way you can demonstrate the magnetic field is by placing a piece of paper over a magnet. Then you pour iron filings on top of the paper. The iron filings will outline the magnetic field of the magnet.
Okay, so now I know what magnets are and how to find them. Magnetic field of a magnet, but I have one more question.
Okay, what is it?
Why does the distance between the magnet and the magnetic object change how much the magnetic object is attracted to it as long as it's in the magnetic field?
Good question. Well, the force between the two magnets or magnetic objects decreases when you pull the magnetic objects apart and will increase when you push them together. So the further apart you push them, the magnetic pull of the objects will decrease, and you will not feel the pull as much as if you were pushing the magnetic objects together.
That's awesome. I'm so glad I got to understand this better.
I'm glad I could help you understand these wonderful objects we call magnets.
The end.